Life 100%.
Belonged to a traveling merchant. They tried to hire more guards in Margrave, but nobody would sign on. As they traveled on, members of their caravan disappeared, one by one. I don't think they made it to their destination.
What do you know about quest complete? Unwritten end. 7405 XP. 1008. No. Left shoulder button. Stash. Yasin. Bottom action button. Interact.
I will pray for
Guard Scavina. Guard Scavina. Bottom action button. Interact. Crawl forest.
Fine.
Containers. Bottom action button. Bite a berry. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana 36%. Mana 57%. Lost pack. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana 99%. Storm War. Mana 64%. Mana 85%. Mulid. Bottom action button. Interact. Abandoned camp. Shattering wood ray. Tainted wood ray. Delete. Mana 34. Mana 55. Tainted wood ray. Delete. Mana 23%. Mana 44%. Wood war. Shattering wood ray. Mana 6. Mana 38%. Life 78. Life 80. Mana 13%. Mana 34%. Mana 55%. Mana 77%. Mana 98%. War. Mana 64. War. Life 83. Wood rate. Mana 52. War. Mana 40. Wood rate. Wood rate. Mana 54. Mana 74%. Mana 95%. Containers. Containers. Bottom action button. Interact. Warg. Mana 60, mana 32, mana 4%, mana 26%, mana 47%, mana 69%, mana 90%. Warg. Mana 32%, wood rate. Mana 40%, mana 60%, mana 82%. War. Woodruff war. Mana 30, mana 4%. War. Mana 25 war. Net wood rate. Mana 10%, mana 32, mana 6, life 82%, mana 28%, mana 49%, mana 71%, mana 92%. Wood rate, mana wood rate, mana 30, mana 53%, wood rate, mana war, mana 19%, mana 40%, wood rate, mana 52%, mana 74%, mana 94%, war, wood rate, war, wood rate, mana 27%, marauder, marauder, mana 35%, life 70, marauder, wood rate, wood rate, mana 50%, wood rate, mana 94%, left shoulder button, right shoulder. Character, favorited item, Maestro brand, rare wand, 672 item power, armory loadout, 211 damage per second, minus 291, 141-211 damage per hit. Vigorous elixir of precision, Covenant Appos, Slipper. Character, vigorous ring of the focused, magic ring, 718 item power, plus 7.6% resistance to all element. Death Stompers, stalwart and Appos, amulet of the Astu. Favorited item for cruel, so obscure clasp, rare gloves, 700. Warg, wood rate, bandit sentry, wood rate, mana 62, wood rate, mana 15, mana 35, chest, bottom action button, interact, mana 25%, mana 46%, mana 6%, mana 27, mana 1%, mana 23%, mana 44%, life 76%, chest, mana 87%, strike, villager, bottom action button, interact, scorching scorcher, mana 32%, life 8, life 100%, mana 52%, mana 70, mana 9, mana 60, mana 82%. Wood rate. Wood rate. Mana 32%. Wood rate. Wood rate. Mana 35%. Mana 57%. Mana 77%. War. Mana 31%. War. Wood rate. War. Mana 93%. Mana 64%. Mana 86%. War. Ancient's Totem. Ancient's Totem. Left shoulder button. Right. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Wood rate. Life 90%, mana 49%, mana 72%, mana 93%. War. Mana sword. War. Mana 34. Mana 37%. War. Mana 54. Mana 35%. War. Net war. Wood rate. War. Net war. Mana 81%. War. Light war. Mana 52%. Mana 9% ring. Mana 50%. Mana 71%. Mana 92%. Warg. Mana 60. Mana 32%. Mana 50. Arsonist. Net war. Wood rate. Wood rate. Mana 36. Mana 50. Arsonist. Mana 3%. Mana 25%, mana 4, mana 14%, mana 30, mana 3%, mana 24%, mana 8%. The barrier has been dispelled. Weathered boots. With mana 72%. Bandit note. Mana 9, life 89, life 100%. Scorcher. Mana 28 with wood rate. Life mana 30 marauder. Mana 4 wood rate. Life 94 wood rate. Mana 4%. mana 27%, mana 48%, Slicer, mana 6, mana 90%, Marauder, mana 39, mana 59, Marauder, Net Arsonist, Firebrand, mana 92%, mana 60, mana 33%, mana 56%, mana 77%, Arsonist, Marauder, mana Firebrand, Arsonist, mana 28%, Arsonist, mana 34%, Arsonist, mana 29%, mana 51%, Arsonist, mana 70, Bone Warrior Archer, Arsonist, Life 70, Bone Warrior, Skeletal Construct, Elite, Bone Warrior Captain, Arsonist, mana 70%, Bone Warrior Archer, Bone Warrior Captain, Bone Warrior Archer, mana Bone Warrior Archer, Light Bone Warrior Archer, mana 76%, mana 90, Bone Warrior Captain, mana Marauder, mana 4%, Bone Warrior, Marauder, Arsonist, Slicer, mana 30, mana 13%, mana 34, mana 6, mana 28%, mana 4%, life 89%, mana 45, mana 17%, mana 39%, mana 30%, mana 4%, mana 25%, mana 46%, mana 6, mana 39%, mana 60%, life 75%. Barrel. Bottom action button. Interact. Bone Warrior Captain. Bone Warrior. Life 100, mana 17, mana Bone Warrior Captain, Bone Warrior Archer, mana 30%, mana 50%, Marauder, life 88%, Arsonist, mana 83, Bone Warrior Archer, Marauder, Minion, mana 76, mana 31, mana 55, mana 7, Marauder, Minion, mana 57, Marauder, Minion, Bone Warrior Archer, Marauder, Minion, mana 48 per Arsonist, mana 5%, mana 27%, Bone Warrior Archer, mana 68%, Bone Warrior Captain, mana 27%, Bone Warrior, mana 20, Gargoyle Gold Crawler, Elite, mana 13%, mana 9%, mana 30%, mana 51, life 80%, mana 44%, life 93%. Containers. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana 3%. Containers. Mana 24%. Containers. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana 60. Mana 89%. Containers. Resplendent chest. Bottom action button. Interact. Gloves. Manual, gloves. Loose stone. Bottom action button. Glyph, reinforced. Options button to view the Paragon board. Blocking, Hellkiller, Fiery Marauder, Elite. Mana 62, Marauder. Mana 94%. Scorcher, Bone Warrior Captain. Mana 70%, Bone Warrior Archer, Bone Warrior Captain, Mana Firebrand, Minion, Marauder, Minion, Life 7, Mana 43, Skeletal Arsonist, Mana 15%, Arsonist, Life Skeletal Construct, Bone Warrior Captain, Mana 20, Bone Warrior Archer, Mana 47, Bone Warrior Corpse Axe, Mana 40, mana 35%, mana 61, mana 48%, mana 69%, mana 50, mana 26%. Mana 49%, mana 23%, mana 44%, mana 7, mana 44, mana 16, life 79, mana 37, mana 14%, arsonist. Mana 35%, mana 4%, bone warrior, bone warrior, net bone warrior, mana 29%, mana 6, arsonist, mana 84%, no, firebrand, mana 36%, bone warrior, mana 15%, arsonist, mana 65, mana 87%, bone warrior, mana 32%, firebrand, mana 53%, firebrand, mana 75, mana 97%, chest, bottom action button, interact, firebrand, arsonist, mana 62%, marauder, fade right, mana 100%, containers, bottom action button, containers, bottom action button, interact, slicer, marauder, slicer, bone warrior archer, alchemist, mana 62%, mana 35%, mana 56%, healing well, bottom action button, mana 98, artillery shrine, bone warrior corpse axe, mana set marauder, mana 30%, arsonist, mana 30%, bone warrior archer, mana 20%, bone warrior, mana 41%, left shoulder, mana 67%, mana 88%, arsonist, bone warrior, mana 61%, marauder, mana 84%, marauder, mana 6, bone warrior, mana 5, dungeon complete, bone warrior archer, minion, bone warrior archer, bone warrior archer, mana, bone warrior archer, mana 5, bone warrior cat, bone warrior corpse axe, minion, bone warrior corpse axe, minion, mana 6, mana 18%, mana, bone warrior archer,
Nothing enough
archer,
of an
minion,
asshole with me
mana
wrong.
36%,
Go
mana
suck a dick or
57%,
something,
mana
dude.
78%, bone
Stop
warrior archer,
harassing people.
minion, mana 98%, mana 60, mana 30, mana 7%, mana 28%, mana 49%, net life 80, mana 3%, life 70, mana 24, mana 30, life 86, life 70, mana 8%, mana 30, life 60, mana 50, mana 21%, life 87%, mana 40, life 100, mana 60, mana 30, mana 4%, mana 26%, mana 47%, mana 69%, mana 90%. Left shoulder button, right shoulder button. Abandoned camp.
Dude, I'm gonna throw myself a gun and shoot you. Dude, bro, leave me alone, dude. Back off.
Left shoulder button. Ward. Ward. Mana 33%, mana 10%, mana 30, wood rate. Mana 47%, mana 69%, mana 90%, Marauder. Mana 32%. Warrior. Mana 10%. Firebrand. Mana 6%. War. Light wood rate. Mana 8 wood rate. Net wood rate. Mana 2 wood rate. Mana 43%. Wood rate. Mana 69. Mana 91%. Firebrand. Ward. Firebrand. Firebrand. Marauder. Ward. Firebrand. Mana 44%. Mana 66%. Mana 87%. Sturdy hoop. Wood rate, war. Mana 6, war. Mana 36%, war. Wood rate. Mana 29%. Mana 49%, blocking war. Mana 14%. Mana 35, Mana 7%, Mana 28%, Life 80%, Life 90, Mana 2%, Mana 20, Mana 10%, Mana 32%, Mana 6%, Mana 2%, Aligned Mix, Mana 44%. Wood Wraith. Ward. Wood. Mana Wood Wraith. Ward. Neck. Wood Wraith. Mana 46 containers. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana 88%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Crawl forest. Bottom action button. Lead. Mullid. Bottom action button. Interact. Containers. Bottom action but containers. Storm War. Containers. Bottom act storm ball black. Mana 30 Storm War. Mana 30 Mana 53%. Mana 75%. Mana 96%. Fade right vigorous death act heart shock augments surge. Rare temper manual. Recipe exceptional cruel gnarled stat masked guardian. Rare helm. 724 item power. Containers. Bottom action button. Interact. Marauder. Business. Mana 33%. Firebrand. Mana 31%. Loose stone. Bottom act Wood Wraith. Mana 3%. Mana 24%. Wood Wraith. Mana 29%. Mana 51%. Western tunnels. Mana 93%. Left shoulder button. Right. Crawl forest. Storm Prowler. Lost pack. Bottom action button. Interact. Marauder. Ashen Hollow. Marauder. Marauder. Firebrand. Marauder. Minion. Gone Marauder. Minion. Mana 66 Slicer. Minion. Mana Scorcher. Mana 80%. Mana 60. Mana 32%. Mana 53%. Mana 29. Mana 1%. Mana 22%. Mana 43%. Bone Warrior Archer. Mana 85. Bron Linen Chronostride. Mana 32%. Mana 52%. Bone Warrior. Mana 95%. Bone Warrior. Mana 66%. Mana 91%. Adept. Options button to view the Paragon board. Bone Warrior. Bone Warrior. Mana 32%. Bone Warrior. Slain Militia. Mana Slain Militia. Bottom action button. Mana 96%. Bone Warrior. Bone Wall. Mana 59. Bone Wall. Mana Bone Warrior Captain. Mana 11%. Mana 30. Bone Warrior. Mana 30. Mana 50. Mana 28%. Skeleton Corpse Bow. Mana Skeleton Corpse. Bone Warrior. Bone Warrior Archer. Mana Skeleton Corpse Bow. Mana Bone Wall. Mana 8%. Mana 30%. Mana 52%. Mana 73%. Mana 94%. Vita Berry. Bottom action button. Interact. Bone Wall. Bone Wall. Bone Warrior up. Bone Wall. Life 91%. Bone Warrior. Bone Warrior. Bone Warrior. Mana 28%. Bone Warrior Archer. Mana 49. Mana 69%. Bone Warrior. Mana 90. Bone Warrior. Mana 9%. Bone Warrior. Mana 9 per Bone Warrior Archer. Bone Warrior. Mana 20. Mana 8%. Mana 30%. Mana 51. Bone Warrior Corpse Axe. Minion. Mana 4. Mana 63%. Mana 46. Mana 66. Mana 8. Mana 61. Mana 86%. Mana 42%. Mana 60. Mana 30. Bone Warrior Archer. Minion. Mana Bone Warrior Archer. Minion. Mana 90%. Bone Warrior Arch. Bone Warrior Corpse Axe. Minion. Mana 53. Mana 74. Mana 97%. Sturdy. Character. Favorited item. Maestro brand. Rare wand. Sick. Bone Warrior. Vita Berry. Vita Berry. Bottom action button. Bone Warrior. Mana 60. Mana 32%. Mana 53%. Slain Militia. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana 94%. Containers. Bottom right action button. To jump. Kaio Vashad. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder. Blitz. Purveyor of curiosities. Blitz. Purveyor of curiosities. Bottom action button. Holy Decree. Bottom action button. Holy Decree. Zivuk. Blacksmith. Zivuk. Salvage. All items. Salvage. Aspect up. Blacksmith. Zivuk. Repair. All items. 14,889 gold. Item repaired.
Is worth the coin.
Holy Decree. Bottom action button. Interact. Hezelkey. Bottom action but forged relics. The table is Hezelkey. Bottom action button. Interact. Southeast foothills. Containers. Bottom action button. Containers. Bottom action button. Interact. Containers. Bottom action. Galova. Warg. Arsonist. Slain Mount. Arsonist. Arsonist. Mana 33. Arsonist. Firebrand. Arsonist. Mana 20. Mana 5%. Arsonist. Warg. Mana 20%. Marauder. War. Fire. Arsonist. Mana 60. Mana 40. Mana 21. Firebrand. Cast. Slicer. Mana 63. Cast. Mana 85%. Slain Militia. Bottom action button. Savina Falls. Arsonist. Mana 34%. Firebrand. Firebrand. Mana 75 per Mana 97%. Arsonist. Arsonist. Mana 35 Marauder. Life 8 Arsonist. Lord. Mana 15 Arsonist. Mana 8% Marauder. Arsonist. Life 85 per Arsonist. Mana 46 per Mana 68%. Mana 88%. Marauder. Mana 60 Marauder. Mana 60 Mana 40 Marauder. Mana 11 Mana 33%. Mana 54%. Arsonist. Hollow Tree. Bottom action button. Ward. Mana 4 Firebrand. Mana 50%. Mana 71%. Chest. Bottom action button. Mana 91%. Marauder. Mana 30 Arsonist. Life 100% Arsonist. Firebrand. Arsonist. Mana 50 Shambling Forks. Mana 25%. Shambling Forks. Mana 35. Mana 55%. Slain Villager. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana 98%. Hollow Tree. Bottom action button. Interact. Healing Well. Bottom action button. Interact. Southeast Foothills. Bone Warrior. Mana 4%. Mana 24. Bone Warrior. Mana 57 per. Mana 79%. Mana 100%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Bone Warrior Corpse Bow. Right action button. To climb down. Crawl Forest. Right action button. To climb up. Arsonist. Crosswind. Mana 30. Mana Arsonist. Mana 30 per. Mana 52%. Arsonist. Arsonist. Mana 30%. Mana 5%. Mana 26%. Containers. Bottom action. Ashen Hollow. Mana 60. Mana 90%. Containers. Bottom action button. Dirk. Weapon rack. Bottom action button. Life 100%. Marauder. Marauder. Mana 67%. Marauder. Mana 89%. Slain Villager. Bottom action button. Interact. Disturb Grave. Bottom action button. Interact. Disturb Grave. Bottom action button. Interact. The Fierce. Disturb Grave. Ashen Hollow. Bottom action button. Interact. Adventurer. Bottom action button. Interact. Adventurer. Bottom action button. Interact.